I think I've seen you here once before. Once or twice. What's your name, friend?
I'm Sam.
Nice to meet you, Sam. You're pretty. Thank you. Not everybody can see how pretty I am, but you and I, we can. I'm going to tell you a little story, Sam. You know why? Because I like how you look, and so far you're a pretty good listener. So I'm going to tell you a story, and if you like it, you can buy me a whiskey, and we can have a little dance. If you don't like the story, we can have a little dance, and you can buy me a little whiskey. Can't handle the smoke, Sam? That's just the beginning. Where there's smoke, there's fire. It was springtime. There's a story I was going to tell you, but I can't remember because I like to drink and I don't have a mind for details. That's what makes me an excellent detective. So I need your help. I want to tell my friend Sam here a spring story, but I need you to tell me what it's going to be about. Something of value that you'd hate to lose. Anybody can tell me.
My diary.
A diary? Oh, that's a great story. You ready for that one?
I think so.
It's the case of the missing diary. It was middle of March, not quite spring, but spring had already sprung. Enough that I had not slept in 3, 4, 5 days. I was finally ready for spring to be over, and it hadn't even officially begun. I only have so much energy, Sam, and I burn it fast when I feel it. I had been out dancing, drinking, met a couple people who were interesting. We'd made love outside, inside, in forms of transportation that take you from place to place. And I was beat. I made it back to my office. I don't know if it was day or night anymore. I fell asleep. And that's when my client walked in.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Miss Ruby?
Well, hello.
Well, hello to you. Sleepy bear. Besides, as you solve mysteries.
The woman who walked in was clearly a Southern woman. She did that thing that Southern women do that I always enjoy, where they call you Miss, but then use your first name instead of your last. She bounced around the room like spring was blooming inside her body. I do solve mysteries, except when I don't.
Well, are you don't these days, or are you doing, Miss Ruby? Because I've got a dilemma.
Well, I'm certainly trying, and I work cheap, so you get what you pay for. What's your dilemma, and what's your name?
My name is Marlene. And I have a daughter, a 16-year-old daughter, who's written some very deep secrets in a diary.
What are you doing reading your daughter's diary, don't you know?
Because I'm a mother. Why do you think I read her diary? And I've got the other key. This diary's gone missing. And if it gets in the hands of the wrong person, then Mindy and I are destroyed. Do you think you can help?
What could be in that diary? The diary of a 16-year-old girl that's so powerful it could destroy you both.
That's not important. What's important is that we get it back. It's a deep, dark secret.
When she talked to me, her lips quivered like I was already kissing them.
There are things in that diary that involve romance, that involve things that unmarried women aren't supposed to be doing with other unmarried women. I don't know what kind of woman you think I am, but you are mistaken.
That was some pretty powerful nose work. The kind of nose work that goes right down to your toes. How did your daughter find out about the kind of things you've been doing?
All right, truth be known, she's walked in on me a time or two, or three. I don't have a very good lock on my bedroom door, so it's easy for her to walk in. Once I put a chair in front of the bedroom door, but she still was just able to walk right in because the door opened this way instead of this way.
It doesn't work so well when the door opens the wrong way.
It doesn't. And when you're lying there naked with a neighbor man, and you say, look away, a child tends to look harder.
Where's her father? Is he in the picture?
Oh, her father's in the picture. But it might as well be out of the picture.
What's his name?
His name is Orlando.
It's a fancy name.
Well, he's Cuban.
Any reason he might want to steal that diary? Because maybe you're doing some things that maybe he would want to be doing instead.
He was so smart. That's exactly why he might want to steal that diary. Ow!
I barely touched it.
In the South, we have very tender ears. Not like you Eastern ladies with your tough ears.
It's true. We're bred with tough ears. Can I help you with your coat, Marlene?
I've got my coat fine. What I want is that diary.
All right, I'll take your case.
And I'll pay any amount. I know you said you were cheap, but I've got money to throw around.
I'll take your money because I need it. And I'll even work for it this time. Because I find you fascinating.
Most people do.
I'll be in touch.
Yes, well, I will too.
I watched her walk out into the street, still trying to figure out how that coat goes on right. Or was she just putting it on the way that's right for her? She seemed like one of those women who doesn't play by anybody's rules. Those are exactly the kind of women I like the most. Because I like myself a lot, Sam. I wasn't quite sure where to start, so I went down to the bar where I knew a lot of the Cuban population hung out. Figured there might be somebody named Orlando there, and I'd have a word or two.
Jimmy! Jimmy! Never mind, Jimmy.
You called?
Yeah, I called twice.
Sorry. I was in the back, okay?
I forgive you. Pour me a drink. Not that one, this one.
Oh, Orlando, you are incorrigible.
I am.
You can have both. On the house.
Thank you. Hey, if anybody's looking for me, I ain't here, you hear me? I'm drinking away my sorrows.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Don't let nobody bother me.
Okay.
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
Orlando's right there.
Thanks, Jimmy.
What the? Well.
Well, well, well.
Who are you?
Name's Rocket. Ruby Rocket.
Oh. Rocket's a weird first name.
Well, it's not my first name. So you can relax. It's funny, a guy named Orlando telling me my name's funny.
My name's like a city.
Yeah, it's stupid.
My parents were stupid. What are you gonna do?
It's not even a great city, is it? Orlando. Too much sun and happiness there. Thanks for the drink.
Hey, wait a minute. Ah. Too late. Oh, you brought your own bottle. Or was that the bottle he left? Look,
No,
I don't know what...
This is my bottle.
You brought your own bottle?
It says whiskey, but it's gin. I made it under my desk. I always bring my own bottle.
Mind if I get a light? Oh, never mind, it's lit.
What's a handsome man like you doing in a place like this all by himself, Orlando?
I'm not by myself, I got my drinks.
Cheers.
Tables. Listen,
You look like a man with secrets, Orlando.
I got nothing but secrets. What do you want to know? Somebody sent you here to learn something about me? Oh, now you got lipstick on both of them. Who sent you? Somebody sent you? Somebody sent you to talk to me about something?
Nobody sent me.
All right.
But maybe if somebody did, what might they have sent me to talk to you about, Orlando? I love secrets.
I like secrets too, that's why I keep them.
Sometimes the weight of those secrets, though, they just must make your heart heavy and your stomach flip. You just wish to yourself, if only there was somebody I could confide in.
If only there was somebody I could confide in.
I know somebody you can confide in.
Are you to somebody?
That's right.
All right. I kicked a dog today. I'm not proud of it. He wasn't doing nothing, but I was in a bad mood. I kicked him. There, it's out in the open now. I feel better. Now go away.
It's a pretty shitty thing to do, Orlando.
You didn't see the dog.
What'd the dog do to deserve to get kicked?
What doesn't a dog do to deserve to get kicked? It's pooping everywhere it wants to. It's barking and stuff.
Fair enough.
I got my reasons. But now it's off my chest. I feel better about it. Thank you, Rocket. Or should I call you Rocket? Miss Rocket? Ruby Rocket? Miss Ruby?
Why'd you call me Miss Ruby?
Why did I call you Miss Ruby?
I said, why don't you call me Miss Ruby?
Why don't I? Why don't I call you a cab and get you out of here? I'm trying to enjoy my drinks. All by myself.
Have you ever loved anybody, Orlando?
Physically?
With your heart.
I might have had a kid once. I mean, I didn't have a kid. I'm not saying I had a kid. I'm saying I had a kid with a woman. The woman had the kid. I partook in a woman that had a kid. I don't have to explain myself. But there I did. I think I had to explain myself at that point.
I don't think she loved you back.
Which one? The kid?
Maybe neither one.
Nobody loves me. Is that what you want to hear? Nobody!
That's why you're kicking dogs, Orlando. The only reason for a man to really kick a dog is that he's got love to give and no one will take it, so it turns into anger that comes out his foot and the poor dog's got to take it.
I just want to see how far I can move him. Okay, fine.
Have you seen that daughter lately?
How did you know it was a daughter? Who's been talking to you? Who's been talking to you, Rocket?
I met Marlene.
My drink got spilled. Marlene? What is she doing around talking about me? I'm barely in the picture anymore. I don't want to be in that picture.
She said you're in the picture, but you might as well not be.
That's what I'm trying to do. Get out of the picture. I don't want to be in that picture. That kid looks right through me. Like she sees something that I don't see. Oh, it's good.
Glad you like it. Not a lot of people can handle my homemade gin. Look, next time you want to work off a little bit of that energy, come look me up. Spare a dog. Have a better time.
You want me to kick you?
I walked out of that bar and left Orlando standing there. That guy was hopeless, Sam. He seemed lost, he seemed angry, he seemed sad, but he didn't seem guilty to me. He seemed guilty to you? No, he didn't seem guilty. Who would steal the diary of a 16-year-old girl? Only thing to do is go talk to some 16-year-olds. See who might have an idea. I put my bottle under my coat so I'd blend right in with them.
What a picture!
Oh no,
Can you believe it?
I cannot.
This is so much fun. It ought to be illegal.
It's so amazing. I feel so crazy.
Yeah, being out here.
Just doing things crazy people do. Look how long my gloves are.
Mindy, you are not like the other
I know.
girls.
What? Stop it. Keep going.
No, you're not.
No, really,
Mindy,
keep going.
you're different than the other girls in Kashiga, or even down south where we both come from.
I know. Very far south Kashiko.
Yes. Anyway, I feel so lucky to get to spend this afternoon with you. And honestly, I hope that nothing interrupts the fun time we're having. Not a single thing. Not a grown-up.
No.
Not a red dress.
No.
Just
Not
nothing.
someone who's like a bunch, like an alcoholic.
No.
No.
We're in the prime of our lives. Why would an alcoholic
No,
bust
I don't
into
know.
that?
Never.
That'd be horrible.
That'd be crazy.
What?
That'd be just crazy.
I'm sorry, were you
sorry.
listening to our conversation, our private conversation?
Oh,
here.
I was just having a good, crazy old teenage time, and I.
Oh, mister, you
Oh,
are very
Tom.
clearly not a teenager. Ma'am, we can see that alcohol. And I stress ma'am.
You shouldn't make fun of somebody who looks old for their age. I've been 16 for a long time. So, a lot of people think I'm older than I am, but really I'm just a teenager like you, trying to have fun, break all the rules.
Listen, I've got about $1 I could give you, but that's it. And then you need to leave us alone.
Look, I don't want your money.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I just want to point out that if you wanted to hide the liquor bottle, you could put it all the way underneath instead of having just.
But then she wouldn't be able to keep
I
drinking.
know.
It's just the
Your
jacket
technique
doesn't
is-
quite fit all the way around. And then maybe if I did it like
Hey,
this.
Mindy, you know what would be real crazy?
What?
What if we drank some of this hobo's liquor?
Oh my God, no.
Hey, homeless lady. Could we try a little bit of your liquor?
Oh, come on.
We're underage, but we'd have fun.
Oh,
We were just talking about doing something crazy.
I don't know, Jacksonville.
Yeah. Yep.
Jacksonville. What was up with everybody being named after some small city? And I was torn because what kind of person gives kids liquor just to find out what they want to find out? You're right, Sam. I'm exactly the kind of person who will do that.
And then more. And then you gotta keep going. And then my teachers are so dumb.
Oh, the teachers are the worst.
And my mom just sleeps with a lot of men.
That's like dark. That's gonna stick with her.
And I'm really confused about what I should have in a relationship.
That will affect me.
Oh man.
Does all gin taste like fire?
That's why I like it. I like to breathe fire like I'm a dragon.
Whoa.
That's why I like to smoke cigarettes too. You get to blow smoke like a dragon. If you want to try some, I don't know if you've ever smoked. Do you want to play with my gun?
Yeah, I do.
It makes you feel powerful like a dragon.
Everything makes you feel like a dragon.
You're very dragon motivated.
Motivated.
You know, sometimes I go home and I write in my diary about what it's like to be a dragon, or my mom used to sleep with men when I mean now, my mom, because I'm still a teenager.
I've been shot.
Nice work, you weren't even trying and you hit somebody. You ever keep a diary, Jacksonville?
Wait, did that?
She's
That lady, wait,
that
hold
lady
on
got
a second.
Let's not get distracted by details.
No.
Oh, she's on her.
We shouldn't be
That's
drinking
like
and
lady.
smoking and doing guns. You just shot a lady.
I know. She looked a little bit like my mom.
No, different hat.
No, okay. Okay. Oh, I feel so
Jacksonville,
much.
did you ever keep a diary?
Well, for a boy, it's called a journal. But yeah, I guess I got a journal.
I kept a diary.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You could go home and write about how today you shot a woman.
I could. I wrote a lot in there about you, Jacksonville.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what kind of stuff?
Like, you know, like good stuff. Like
Cool.
What kind of stuff?
just like what I imagine. Like if you were not wearing all of the things you're wearing, and then
Oh, writing about what it'd be like if I took off my glasses.
yeah,
I get it. I think about it too.
and also, but it's
Jackson, come here for a second.
Oh my God.
actually,
Wow, that's cool.
You gonna write about this in your journal?
I would, but my diary's missing.
Diary's missing.
Yeah.
Why would somebody want your diary? Did you just
I don't
lose
know.
it the way teenagers lose everything?
What? You're being awfully mean.
Yeah.
I
don't
lose
lose
everything. That's
everything.
all. I'm only
just
speaking
said
from
all-
my
oh my
16-year-old
God,
experience.
Okay.
Hey, listen,
What?
I think maybe this has started to get a little weird for us, so.
Sure. Okay. I was riding in the park by some pigeons, and I was imagining life with Jacksonville while living in Kashigo. And I lost it. I just lost it. That's what
See,
happened.
she just lost
I just
it,
lost
okay?
it.
Just leave her alone. Oh no. Thanks for that weird experience.
Did I feel good about getting them drunk, introducing them to cigarettes, and shooting people? Yeah, I did. Kashigo's a tough city, and you gotta learn fast. You gotta learn how to take care of yourself. You gotta learn how to live hard. Or else Kashigo will live hard on you. It makes perfect sense. That's how I grew up. Do you think that I wasn't drinking and smoking by the time I was 8 years old? You're wrong if that's what you're thinking. I grew up on these streets, and these streets raised me. But that girl had a secret. She had that same kind of squinty-eyed, shifty look that her father had. I know a secret when I see one. And I thought, if that wasn't stolen, who might she have wanted to give it to? So I went down to the bookshop, see what I could find out. Afternoon, Sammy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're here for book club, I see.
Oh, is that right? Yes.
There's a new old book called Deanie by Judy Blume.
Never heard of it.
It's really powerful. It says every night after supper, Helen takes off for Myra Woodruff's house. Such action. I want to know what happens.
Looks like it has a picture of a teenage girl on
It
the
does.
cover.
Been so long since I was a teenager. What's the craziest thing you did as a teenager, Ruby?
I don't think you want to know that, Sammy.
I think I do. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Deanie is today's book.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Again.
Loved it. It was so loved it.
One of my favorite lines was, "Who was on the phone?" Ma asked. Neither. I wanted to know. I did.
Yes. I always wonder how authors come up with sentences.
Words are difficult. Oh, who is this young lady?
New to book club, looks like.
She's a long-time customer.
Name's Rocket.
Oh.
Ruby Rocket.
It's quite the bottle you have there, Rocket.
It is. It's almost empty, but if you want a swig, help yourself.
It's usually a dry club.
I see.
No judgment here, but
A little.
It's 11 in the morning.
I feel a little judged, I'll admit.
Oh, well, a little bit.
Book club.
You're always reading books about innocence and coming of age, or you sometimes like to read books that get a little bit dirty.
We don't have those books here in this store.
I've looked for them. They're nowhere.
No.
no.
Oh.
Pure mind, pure heart.
Dirty books, dirty soul. I just made that up.
Ladies are magnificent.
So if I walked over here to this bench and I kicked this right here,
Oh.
look at that, Sammy.
Sammy.
Just a little anise nin.
Whoa.
You familiar with this kind of erotica?
Oh, I mean, erotica is a word I don't even use in a sentence until just now.
You might want to read some.
Oh.
And you definitely need to read some.
Oh, no.
Think you might learn a thing or two.
Well, I think I've learned everything I need to know.
Have you?
I have. I dress myself. I feed myself.
Are you two married?
What?
Oh. No. I am a lifelong bachelor.
And I fund bachelors. I finance bachelors. That's my art calling and reading.
For no reason whatsoever, you just finance his bachelor life. He gives you nothing in return.
Why, yes. If people like me didn't finance bachelors, then, well, there wouldn't be any. Very important.
I wanted to be a bachelor. When is somebody gonna just fund me? I can go to book clubs and pretend I don't know what erotic literature is, but clearly go home and read a lot of erotic literature. Nobody does that for a lady. But these fine ladies, well, they sure seem to love doing it for this man. Do you fund bachelors too?
Oh, I would if I could, but I don't have the funds. But I'm hoping someday. Marjorie's training me to. I'm sort of a trainee going to fund a bachelor someday.
A funding and training.
Where do you get your money, Marjorie?
Oh, my father invented pats of butter.
You didn't think who invented them? Her father did.
Somebody did. Somebody needed to think of them. Somebody needed to find a way to wrap them.
That's right, and it's just keeps giving. Everyone loves pats of butter.
I know I do.
I couldn't butter my bread without it.
That's why we keep him around. He says such clever things.
Doesn't he, though? Sorry to expose your secret stash, Sammy.
Disappointed in you.
Yes, Sammy, that's
Yes, I'm sure you're also disappointed in me. You've never seen those before, ever.
We're having to take our business to a different bookstore. We would never read such trash.
Well,
Well, I'll let you get on with your book club. If you don't mind, I'll just take these with me.
if you want to join, it's every week at this time, and a lot of times we wear leather.
I'll be here next week. And I'll see you all. Enjoy. Nobody's that pure. Nobody's that good. If you're not drinking, you're doing something, and these people were obviously pretty fucking kinky. I left them there to have their little book club, but I took the books with me. And as I flipped through, I saw the same publisher over and over in every one of those erotic novels. And it happened to be a publisher right here in Kashigo City. Imagine that. Puster and Company. It's a disgusting name. But I made myself an appointment, and I went in to see Mr. Puster himself.
Yes. Well, I don't care. No. Because if I cared, I'd say, I do care, but I don't care. So just publish it. Yeah. Do that. Yeah. Okay. Love you too. Bye.
You got an awful lot of letters stuck up there, Mr.
Yes,
Puster.
yes. You must be my 1234.
That's right.
I do a lot of appointments. I roll them through.
I know you do, Mr.
Do you mind if I work while we talk?
Not at all. I know you're a man
I'll
of business.
turn down the volume on my typewriter. Yeah, that's a more appropriate and conversational volume.
I was startled when I came in.
Yes, I keep it full loud when I'm just in here. Helps me sort of hear the words.
I've never seen a publisher who was also a writer.
Oh, I do it all here at Puster and Puster. I'm both Puster.
Yeah.
That's one of the problems. I also do my own phone, so if that rings, actually you answer it. They'll think I got a raise.
Oh. Puster and Puster. This is Mr. Puster's assistant.
Tell him his 1234 is here.
Your 1234 is here.
Aren't you my 1234? Yes. God, these fucking people.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Hold on. Come right in. Mr. Puster is ready for you now. Hello, Mr. Puster. I'm your 1234.
This is hilarious. Please, I have all the time in the world for your comedy bits.
Just trying to let you feel important, Mr. Puster.
I appreciate it, but did you know that I'm the premier publisher of erotica and other books in Kashigo?
What are some of the books in the other category, Mr. Puster?
I do cat books. People love cat books.
That's true.
Little books with stories where the cat is the hero somehow. They love those. They sell almost as much as the erotica. But really, it's the erotica that keeps the light on, one light.
Yes.
Listen, can I help you? Because I have a 1238.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, Mr. Puster. I just am an aspiring writer, and I I've written some erotica, and I was wondering what it takes to get it published.
Well, leave it there. I'll read it, and I guess I'll call you if it's worthwhile. Listen, it's a crowded market because I write a lot of it myself, and I write a lot. I'm prolific in the erotica and the cat books. Don't forget those cat books.
I won't forget.
Do you have some sort of gimmick? What sets your erotica apart?
I have it's erotica that tends to be coming of age type erotica of fantasies that are full of innocence. But then also.
You know, that's interesting, Rocket. That's a really interesting thing. Unfortunately, there's someone else who's just come in and pitched me a similar story. So, I'm afraid...
Can't be as good as mine, Mr. Puster. Mine is about that time when you're a teenager and you feel like a child sometimes, but sometimes you feel like an adult and you want to be able to do adult things.
Do you know the word zeitgeist, Rocket? Because it seems like your idea is in the zeitgeist. I swear.
Somebody maybe stole my ideas, Mr. Puster.
Well, you got scooped one way or another.
Who was it? Who came in here? Because I have enemies and I want to know.
They were of middling height, male or female. I didn't look up while I was typing, so I cannot properly tell you. But I can tell you their voice. It was sweet, like a peach tree. Or, sorry, it's my 1238.
Well, hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
We were just talking about you.
It's you. Hello.
Well, hello, Marlene.
Well,
It's funny to see.
She was a woman. I hadn't looked up before, but she's the peach voice. That's her.
I was just here to get some of my writing published. Imagine you're doing the same?
well, no, I was stopping by because I was drawn in by the typing. It called out to me like a little bird. What is that? And so I came running in to see what was going on. I'd made an appointment in advance for 12:38.
Is it possible, Marlene, that you stole your own daughter's diary?
Oh, why would I do that? I I would never, ever betray my daughter's trust that way.
Or would you? Would you maybe?
I'm right in the middle of something.
Is it possible you'd steal her diary because when you read it, you were enthralled by her visions, by her prose, and you knew it could get you a quick buck or possibly a quick fuck?
It was his fault.
Oh, come on!
It was all his fault.
No. I didn't know a child wrote that. That's illegal. And I do nothing illegal.
Come on, Puster.
I mean,
You sit in this dank one bulb office.
Oh, you're gonna shame me for being poor? Wow, you're coming off great now.
I'm not shaming you for coming off poor. Shaming you for acting like you don't do anything illegal.
Because he does. There is no other Puster. Puster and Puster is just one Puster.
I told her that. That's low-level fraud. That's like just fraud.
It is illegal, I happen to know, that in this state, if you answer the phone, Puster and Puster, there'd better be two Pusters. If not, you could spend the rest of your life in jail.
What else do you know, Marlene?
I know that I'm growing old. I know that I can't attract men the way I used to.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Marlene, you're beautiful.
Oh, it's too late. You had an opportunity to say it the minute I said it, but no, you let this long pause happen. Nobody jumped in. Nobody jumped in.
I'm on shaky ground. I publish erotica, so I don't want to put anything on anyone.
He doesn't notice anybody, Marlene.
I'm really focused on my business.
You don't know what it's like to have a beautiful daughter. You don't know what it's like to have her traipsing around, drinking with friends and writing about it. Maybe getting a little tipsy and accidentally stabbing somebody in the park and then just darting it down like it was a fun evening.
I don't know what that's like, Marlene. What's it like? How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel sad. It makes me feel like I wish I was young again. I wish I was able to be that naive. She writes down everything. I had grape nuts for breakfast. Just everything.
I did think that part of the erotica was odd, but I liked the detail. Such quotidian mise en place.
Marlene, there's something you need to know.
What mise en place is.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Didn't even ring, Puster.
Yeah, I know.
It didn't ring.
Trying to get out of this.
You're not fooling anybody.
Look here, I never planned to give him that diary. I never did. I told him I had some stories. That's all.
That is true. She came with a pitch about an older woman sleeping around, and I said, "Seen it."
And right at that moment, a shot rang out and hit Puster squarely in the chest. He even started falling before the shot was fired. It was like the bullet somehow traveled faster than sound. Marlene, she just went into shock in that exact moment. The bullet must have whizzed right by her ear. And suddenly I knew her delicate, delicate southern ears. She hadn't stolen her daughter's diary to sell it. She had just tried to share some of those stories because she wanted that man to love her, make her feel young again. Marlene, are you all right?
No, I'm not half an ear. Do I look all right?
The blood stained her beautiful white fur.
That'll never come out.
Marlene, here. Or maybe the paper from my cigarette can stop the bleeding.
It's the other ear.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's blood everywhere.
What happened? Who shot you?
There's somebody I need to go talk to. She trembled in my arms. Her whole body shivering the way her lips had shivered in my office. I held her as tight as I could.
No one will ever love me with one ear.
It's not true, Marlene. I'm gonna come find you. You go to the doctor, you get that ear taken care of. And I'll come find you soon. She ran off. Truth is, the bullet had barely skimmed her ear. But she was so southern and so delicate, it was just gushing blood everywhere. I went back to the park, talked to a girl named Mindy. I found her there by herself writing in a new diary. Thought you could use some blanks. Maybe you should have used blanks when you shot that gun.
I don't know how to shoot a gun.
It's not true, Mindy. I taught you how to shoot a gun myself. But you already knew, didn't you? When I handed you my gun, you handled it like a pro. You made it look like you accidentally fired it, just to make us believe you didn't know. But you knew exactly where to point it. To hit that lady. Seemed like a random stranger.
I knew exactly where to shoot it, and I knew the angle that would make it ricochet to hit that woman I barely even saw.
You're too smart for your own good, Mindy. Now your little jig is up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're an angry young woman. You got that same anger your dad has.
Don't talk bad about my daddy.
You both, this anger stirred inside because you want your mother's love and she's too consumed by wanting everybody else to love her.
Stop it!
If that were a dog, you'd be kicking it, wouldn't you, Mindy? Just to see how far it goes.
Fine.
You didn't want Puster to give you up to me or your mother. You've been competing with your mother for a long time. You know she went there to court him, and the last thing you wanted was to walk in on your mother with Puster there in her bed, spilling your secrets about how you've been writing these stories and selling them to him. So you could save money, fund Jacksonville so he could be a bachelor. That was your plan all along, wasn't it, Mindy? Wasn't it? You wanted to be a fancy lady funding a bachelor with your erotic literature.
Let her go! Let her go. That's my daughter.
Daddy.
Hi, sweetie. How you doing, sweetie?
She's not just your daughter, Orlando.
What?
She's a murderer. I don't mean she's other people's daughters. I mean, along with being your daughter, she is many things.
She's everything.
She's a writer.
Yeah.
She's a killer.
Yeah.
So?
What's the big deal? People gotta die sometimes. why not make it our decision? When they die, we're playing God here, you see. I'm playing God. She playing God. We're all gods.
He's so eloquent.
I can see where you got your writing skills from, Mindy.
Thanks, baby. I brought your luggage. We're getting the heck out of this town.
Where do you think you're going?
Far, far away from that other woman that's in our lives. My wife.
I knew who you were talking about.
All right, well, you're looking at me. I don't know.
What do
You're
you
looking
think
at me.
I am? You
I
both
don't know.
think I'm an idiot or something?
Look, I don't know what you are. Maybe you're an idiot. You're getting close to me and I got a gun. That's pretty stupid.
Is it?
Oh, gosh, she's in my head. Get out of there.
No, Daddy. Concentrate.
Oh.
Think.
All you want is the love of a woman, Rolando. You know the most heartbreaking part?
The women?
The one woman. That one woman that you love so much.
No, Daddy. She doesn't deserve you. Mama doesn't deserve you.
All she wants is for you to love her.
Daddy.
Her ear got nicked.
Daddy, no. Don't, no.
Those delicate southern ears.
Oh, they're so nibbly.
Right now she's bleeding at the hospital.
Daddy.
Oh, from her ears?
Daddy.
From her left ear.
Daddy.
Oh, that's my favorite ear. Oh, we're gonna have some explaining to do now, sweetie.
We worked.
What's in here, Mindy?
What?
Mindy, you didn't leave it in there, did you?
Nothing is in there.
That's
Nothing
all our
is in
secrets.
there.
Don't open our secrets.
No.
Don't open our secrets. No. Blam!
Dad!
I just shot you in the face. I just shot my daughter in the face. I just shot my daughter in the face. Oh my God! Oh my God! My daughter is shot in the face. Look what you did! Look what you did! Oh God!
Wait.
Oh God!
Wait.
What?
You just nicked her ear. It's just bleeding so much. It looks like her whole face.
Oh my God! Oh, you're alive!
She's got her mother's ear.
Oh, she got her mother's ear. She does. They're delicate. They're delicate. They bleed like the
They bleed.
dickens.
They never stop.
We tried to get her earrings. We almost had to go to the hospital. She was bleeding like a gusher. Oh, get up, sweetie. Get up.
Just stay here.
Stay down, sweetie. Don't get up. Stay down. Your ear was bleeding. Oh, here. Your head fell. Oh, what do I do?
I knew that I needed Rick to come and help me. Rick is a cop.
Hey, Ruby.
He's a cop that I've loved my whole life. Sam, have you ever loved somebody so hard that when you see them, it feels like lightning came in the center of your head and shot through your heart, then down through your private parts, and then split in each of your legs, down through your knees and out your toes? Yeah. Me too. Rick.
How are you?
I'm not doing so great. I need your help.
Okay. Freeze!
That's right, Rick.
Oh shit, somebody shot that girl in the face!
He did.
It's just her ear.
My
It's just her
ear.
It was an accident. She's my daughter.
Wow.
He was trying to shoot me, Rick.
Don't!
I didn't. I did it. Don't you worry, sweetie. I'm gonna come clean. I took her diary. She's got secrets in there. You got the secrets, my dear. And those secrets could have got people into trouble. She saw things she wasn't supposed to see that my wife was doing in the door. You know, that tricky one that we don't know which way it swings?
Yeah.
It's a hassle to get through that door, I'll tell you that.
It wasn't my fault. She literally had a come on in sign on the door.
She did. She had come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in, because she's a
I thought it
Southerner.
just said come on the door, and I was confused.
No, that's what happened to the door.
That's what happened.
Sweet. My sweet girl saw some things and it was confusing for her.
They've both shot people, Rick.
Then you guys are under arrest.
That's right, Rick.
I know that.
I need you to take them in and book them.
Okay.
I'll get you the evidence you need.
Do you love this woman?
Ruby?
Yeah.
Yeah. We grew up together. And we sometimes do sex. Come on, freeze.
Oh, hey, where are you taking me?
Jail, dude.
But I only...
Rick arrested them both. After, of course, Mindy got to the hospital and spent 2-3 weeks there because those ears take a long time to heal. But then a funny thing happened. When Orlando was in jail, Marlene went to visit him. I could tell from the second I met them both, they had the kind of love that was never gonna die. And Rick and I, we saw one of the sweetest things we'd ever seen when they were talking in the visiting hours.
You shouldn't have come here.
I know I shouldn't have.
They let me keep my hat.
That was so nice of them. Oh. Ever since I lost part of my ear, my thing won't stay on.
They got you in a good air, huh?
She did. I just feel like I'm not lovable anymore without this ear. Would you look at it and just be honest with me? Orlando, be honest with me.
Go ahead, show me the ear.
I'm gonna press it up against the glass.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Put them on the glass. It looks like the earlobe I've always loved. Just missing and mangled.
But it looks the same to you.
You look the same to me, baby. I don't know what I was thinking. I made all the mistakes.
No,
All the mistakes.
I slept with many, many people. I had a few of my own.
Yeah, you made some mistakes too.
But I was always thinking of you.
That doesn't help.
I started to feel like I wasn't as beautiful anymore, and that I wasn't attractive, and then I got scared.
So you slept with a bunch of guys?
Did
That make everything feel better?
So did.
Oh. Well, your daughter saw that, and she wrote about him in the books, and I had to take that book. I had to take that diary, and then my daughter started shooting people. Look.
But don't you know you've given her a wonderful gift? Even though I've done all these terrible things, you've shown our daughter how a real man can love unconditionally. Unconditionally. Unconditionally.
I get it. You want me to, I get it. Okay, I forgive everything you did.
And they moved toward each other, and through the glass, their lips almost met. As close as they could get. Her lipstick smeared everywhere because her lips shivered so extremely. And really deep down they had loved each other all along, Sam. People do stupid shit because all they want is to feel loved and accepted unconditionally. You ever done stupid shit for love, Sam? Want to do some stupid shit for love right now? I'll meet you at the bar. And that was the story, the case of the missing diary.
Please keep it going for Emily Cuddy, who's been doing all the
24 when we're done, will be a podcast so you can listen to them then. We'll also put videos up and so you can watch them again or share them with your friends. Also, Ruby's been around for about 20 years in all different forms, in cartoons, comic books. So if you follow our Instagram, you'll see some of that art, which is actually, I was surprised he was there, but Sam Neiman is the artist who helped create this project. So please check that out. And I just want to take a second to acknowledge that I am so honored to have this opportunity to play with Bob and Stephanie. I'm gonna cry a little bit because they've been my mentors and friends and idols for so long, like 20 years since I first met them. So this is one of the biggest treats of my life. So a big round of applause.